Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation. We are from Group 5 and there's my teammate Huyền Trang, Bá Tinh and me, I'm the leader. In today's presentation, our topic is no limits and the content is divided into 5 parts. Introduction, definition of no limits, reading, listening and video. So now we will come to part 1, introduction. First, I would like to thank Mr. Sơn and all of you for being here today and listening to our presentation. I will introduce myself. My full name is Phạm Ngọc Vân Thư. I come from Thanh Hóa province and now I am 19 years old. Currently, I am a freshman majoring English pedagogy at Mid University. I decided to this field of study because in future I want to be a teacher. So this is a basic introduction for myself. Now we come to introduction of Bá Tinh.
Good morning, teachers and everyone. My name is Bá Tinh. I come from Tân District and Ngan Province, but now I moved to Vinh State and continue my education. Now I'm freshman in Vinh University and my class is CT4B3. My major is English language, but my dream's job is English teacher. So before I graduate, I will do a training course English teachers. So I think if I try my best, I will become English teacher in the future. Now I will talk a little bit about my hobbies. I have a lot of hobbies, kind of like listen to music, reading, and play sport. Especially in sport, I like go to the gym, work out, and build my muscle. Handmade. I like when I go to the gym. This had a lot for me, my mental physique. That's my introduction.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today to listen to our presentation. I will talk briefly about myself. My full name is Trang Thanh Trang. This member of Group 5. This year I am 19 years old and I am a first year student at Vinh University majoring in English language. I come from Nghệ An province and I have a hobby of raising animals that my mother doesn't because she doesn't like them. But I think in the future I will also raise them and combine my mother raise them with me. Okay, thank you for listening. Now we come to part 3 reading. I will summarize this passage. The article named Living Earth mentions human exploring space in and finding life beyond Earth. They are trying to discover new planets. The planet we currently know most about is Mars. They seek to send astronauts to Mars while astronomers hope to take image of Earth-like planets outside the solar system. Living Earth shows human curiosity and interest, but also mentions survival challenges in space. Next we come to question and answer of memory. Hi Trang, I will some question for you. What has Professor Stephen Hawking said about human race? He has stated the human brain has no future if it doesn't go into space. Which planet do we currently know most about? That is Mars. How many U.S. spacecraft are already landed on Mars? Two spacecraft. What challenges will the astronauts have to face? Communication with Earth would have a 20-minute delay. Food and water would only be promised every few months, and astronauts could go outside the space if this were station. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Button. I will have some question for you. What star system are astronauts hoping to take image of the planet from?
They have to take images of planets from Alpha Centauri, the closest star system to Earth.
Who is Chris Little?
Chris Little is an astrophysicist at Oxford University.
What molecular color on the distant planet indicate?
It might indicate that the planet have water and an atmosphere where they have water, they have life.
Thank you, David. Now we come to part 4 listening.
Track 82. Unit 10B.
Now, I'm sure most of us are amazed when we watch the Paralympics and we see athletes who run a marathon on blades or play rugby in a wheelchair. Tonight on Channel 10, there's a documentary which features some famous Paralympians. Gail, you've seen a preview of the programme.
Yes, Peter. The programme is a fascinating look at how medical science is changing people's lives right now. The Paralympians you mentioned use blades and wheelchairs, but these are devices that don't actually give them extra power. We also see some athletes whose devices are bionic.
And what's the difference exactly?
I suppose the simplest explanation of a bionic device is one that uses electronics in some way. Sometimes they have their own power, and in sports, this means you can improve your performance.
So you mean bionic hands or arms?
Yes, and bionic legs too. Now there are also wheelchairs which are controlled electronically by the user.
So bionics is great news for patients who have lost the use of a limb.
Absolutely. And the range of bionic devices the programme describes is growing all the time. Let me tell you about a woman whose life suddenly changed after a skiing accident. Her name's Amanda Boxtel. She lost the use of her legs and didn't walk for over 20 years. Now she can use a robotic structure which supports her body so that she can walk. The structure she uses is called an exoskeleton. Amanda used to be an athlete, but these days she works with an organisation that promotes bionic technology.
And I believe there are already devices that help blind people to see and deaf people to hear.
That's right. It seems as if there's no limit to the things bionic devices will be able to do. So don't forget to watch the programme on Channel 10 tonight at 9:30.
What is the documentary on Channel 10 tonight?
The documentaries features some famous Paralympians and explore how many science is changing people right now.
What device do the Paralympians use to get the extra power?
They use leg and wheelchair.
How the bionic device differ from other assistive devices like bed and wheelchairs used by Paralympians?
A bionic device uses electronics and can harness our power, improve performance.
What are examples of bionic device mentioned in the collaboration?
There are bionics, hands, legs, and electric release control ratios.
What kind of bionic device are mentioned in the program preview that helps patients who have not used a one?
There are bionics, hands, legs, and electric release control ratios.
Who is Amanda Boston and what happened to her? Amanda Boston is a woman who lost her leg after a skin accident and didn't work for over 20 years. What device helped Amanda Boston to walk again? She used a robotic cartoon called Extrapolation. Is faster and more falling and allow her to walk. How are bionic devices helping people with feeling such as blindness or deafness? Blindness is defined as blind people to see and tell people to hear. What's the great say about the future potential of bionic device? They believe there is no limit to what to us and they define will be able to in the future. Next we come to part 5 video.
On the odd occasion that I do remember my dreams, quite often I have a dream where I'm back in space. And I'm floating down one of the very long Mir modules. So I would be going past at a nice sort of slow rate, really sedate. And then there's a window approaching. And as I look out and see the Earth with some blue sea and the gorgeous, brilliant white clouds and that curvature of the Earth, my eyes are used to the bright lights inside the space station, so I don't see the stars, so it just looks black on the top. And then floating in the opposite direction, coming to join me is first Sergei and then my other crewmates who are up there. And we just stay around this window, and together, we don't say anything in my dream, we're just there and I can hear them breathing and I can feel their warmth because we're really quite close to each other and we're all just looking out of the window. Everybody talks about how beautiful the Earth looks. I always felt, in a strange way, both at once disconnected and connected to the Earth because I really didn't feel like I was part of it anymore and I was actually looking back at the Earth. And yet, I knew that that was my home, that was where I wanted to return. I absolutely wanted to go back. Astronauts just look out and see the physical geography, and we talk about the countries that we can see, and of course you're looking at them in different orientations. And then after a day or two you stop talking about that and you're starting to talk about the things that you're missing on Earth. It's all to do with the people that you remember back on Earth. Our families, our friends, and when we go over countries we don't think about the geography below us, we think about the people who are there and hopefully future meetings that we'll have with them.
So how does that dream end?
I just remember then usually I gently wake up and that's it, yes, and I'm always very disappointed that I've woken up because I wanted to be back in space.
cloud and the control of the egg. Why can't the speaker see the star in the dream? Because his eyes are usual to the green line inside the face to sky look like. What do the speaker and pyramid do by the window in the dream? They just pass around the window, saying nothing, feeling other world and looking out. Thank you, Jack. Hi, Lee. How does the speaker feel when looking at the Earth from space?
According to the student, he feels strange with both disconnect and connect to the Earth because he really didn't feel part of it anymore, and he was really looking back at the Earth.
What do astronauts usually do in space?
Astronauts just look out and see physical geographies, and they talk about the country they can see.
What do astronauts start thinking about after they are in space?
They start thinking about the people they miss on Earth, such as their family and friends.
How does the other dream end?
He usually wakes up gently and feel disappointed to have woke up, and he wants to stay back in the sleep. And to this topic, technical topic, no limits. In my opinion, I used to persons have a low energies, don't have any motivation to improve myself. I learned a lot about the course motivation, and a lot of people have a lot of fluency for myself, help me improve my confidence. For example, I recommend the person like Andrew Tate, and I take it, and a lot of people can even search on the internet, but I have one message for all guys that when you have a low energies or do not have a lot of confidence, I recommend you go outside, just go outside, do exercise, go to the gym, or do some workout that's helping you improve your body or your mindset. That's when I used to listen about the news or the competition, not competition, they call career thinking. They told us what is the best is mental or physics, and they told us physics is first. If you low mental, you go outside, you do not improve that. You need to go outside, you need to run, you need to work out. So when you run, you work out, you will have your mental. For example, you can't sleep, right? You cannot sleep. And tomorrow, I recommend you go outside running and work out. After you go home, you eat right, you eat some vegetables, some best foods you ever ate. And when you do that, your mental will improve. When you mental improve, you will improve your you will improve your energies, confidence like that. And if you try your best, if you have that mental, you will have no limits. You will not lazy. You will improve your habits. That's why people look at this. For example, if you do not have this mental, you will feel, no, I can't do it. I think I can do it. It's so difficult for me. That's not this topic, no limits. But if you have that mental, I said, you will. I will try it. If I don't know if I try this, I will have 1% or 2%, or maybe 1%. I will improve that. I will do that. I don't know I can do it or not, but I I will try. That's no limits method. And if you do, for example, if you in that situation, you're so tired, but if you have this mental, like you try it, I will try this one, but when you try this one, you will know that you will improve that mental. That's very good for yourself. When you do that, you do not realize that after you do all your listen, you will completely understand that is the best mentor you ever had. Thanks. That's my message.
Hi. No limits well sound interesting. That's right. In the context of the question, no limit can be understood as no limit or no limit in quality, scope, or time. So for me, I think it just has our strength. There is nothing we human cannot do. All limits are broken when you try to do best to conquer it. That makes yourself feel self-conscious because of field work. There is a motivation to conquer in limits and challenging. Just like I'm having difficulty learning English right now, it's really difficult to learn and speaking in the best way. But I will never give up, and I hope you do too.